Good evening. How y'all doing? What's going on? We're, I don't know why I feel the absolute need to make this song, but I do. I just do for some reason. I'm just pinging the Discord real quick. Get everyone in here. Yeah, tonight's gonna be wild. I don't know. Can I show you what I made earlier? Just for fun. Just to see if I could even make PHONK music. Oh yeah, let's talk Mario movie trailer real quick. It looks pretty sick. Oh yeah, sorry, the backing track is loud. Yeah, my bad. I don't realize how loud it's coming through OBS sometimes. Mario movie trailer looks great. I gotta say, I'm okay with all the voices. Like, even Chris Pratt is, like, fine. It's still Chris Pratt, I know. But it's fine. I'll be honest. The main character of any given movie is always the least interesting person to me. Oh, thanks, Calvin. What's up? $50 if you add a Nurmlin reference in your Bendy song. I don't even know what that is, Scrubs. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pass that offer up. Am I going to voice the Ink Demon, and will he have the deep voice from the game? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Which is funny, because I actually just finished recording voice lines for a very different sounding demon for a mod that'll come out in a while, probably. I don't know. I just provided some guest voiceover for a mod. There's a voice acting for a character. But yeah, I'm going to voice the Ink Demon, and I'm going to try to get close to the voice in the game. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same. We may use some effects to get closer, but I also want to do something that's going to serve the song pretty well, too. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the stream chat display here. It's just, like, flying by in crazy weird ways. It's wild. I finished watching a playthrough of the of Bendy and the Dark Revival. Oh, this stream's gonna have like massive spoilers for Bendy and the Dark Revival. I don't know if anybody's like trying not to get spoiled about it, but don't watch this stream if you are. Sorry. How long is this stream gonna last? It's gonna be the usual, probably about 3 hours. Victini. Have I watched all the Hypnosis covers? I have not yet. The video is gonna be out on Thursday, going through all those. I was working on a lot of stuff for my online school today, and I wanted to really get that right. And the Hypnosis contest results will be out on Thursday. I wanted to make sure I like really took the time to do those right and get that good. The video will be released to everybody. It's not members only. Only members can enter. Yeah. So let's take a listen to like what I have done with this stuff, just to see if you even dig it. Oh yeah. Okay. No one will read that pin message, but it's worth writing. Here we go.
Shouldn't be wandering around all by yourself. Mind if I step in?
I just wanted to like make sure I could actually write in this style. And so I just grabbed like a fun voice clip from the game, and that felt like a good like drop line. The half-step chord progression, it never fails though, Tercero. Also, I'm kind of like locked into it with PHONK. It's like the only thing they do in this genre. So it's gonna be yet another freaking song. All right. So let's hop into a brand new session here. Now, I haven't written anything yet I mean, I wrote that just as like a test, like in like 10 minutes, an hour ago. But I haven't written anything for this song yet. The only thing I know is that I want, and we're going to have probably a playthrough of Bendy and the Dark Revival up on screen, just like at all times, just for references. Here we go. And the one thing I really want to have as the drop line, like right before the beat really hits, is, let me see if I can find it. I just want to find an Ink Demon encounter. Man, really don't run into a lot of Ink Demons in this playthrough. Oh, no. There's got to be one, right? Oh, here we go. Okay. So this line, at the very least, I want Hide to be the last thing you hear before the beat kicks in. So I'm picturing like, the Ink Demon is coming. Hide. You know, that kind of thing. Nobody clipped that. That was terrible. I think that would be. Oh yeah, Victini, don't worry, we're getting that. There'll be some singing in here too, like some pitched stuff. But for the most part, it's going to be spoken. So I said it was a rap because I don't know, that seemed more effective, more accurate. It'll be something like the verses in Intruder. You know, I'm the fear of the unknown. That voice, you know, it's my Kaiba voice. Yugi, your grandpa's cards are no match for my Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's that, you know. Atomic Doggo, it's just the cowbell from a 808 drum kit. So I think Hyde will be like a cool drop voice. It could switch between voices to normal Bendy to the Ink Demon, like the one who waits. Hey, I'm Bendy. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna kill you. I feel like I barely threaded the needle on that for the one who waits. I don't think I'm gonna try to make that happen here. I think this is gonna be just straight heavy, scary stuff. Will I ever make any songs from Five Nights at Freddy's? See, I was about to read that as Friday Night at Freddy's or something because I'm just so used to saying Friday Night Funkin'. Will I ever make any songs from FNAF or any other horror game that has songs? Yeah, I'll totally do a Security Breach song when the DLC drops. It'll be good. Yeah, the Ink Demon's scary as hell. The whole game is great. I said in the group chat that my moderators and I have, the funniest thing I saw in this entire game was, I want to find it. This. What if someone looks at them and takes all my precious ideas? No, they can't do that. They're my original characters, mine. Do not steal. Do not steal. That's just every OC post. Every DeviantArt OC post. Cold Steel the Hedgehog. Do not steal. And then the other thing I think is hilarious is the fact that this whole game is just leading up to Wilson's OC. This is my ultimate creation, Audrey. I can't even read his name. What is it? Shipoki Dudley? This little sailor boy will be the key to my plans. He's adorable, isn't he, Audrey? So that's where I'm at. Nothing personnel, kid. That's in my Wilson voice. Which I didn't sing Bring Her to Me in. I could have, but I didn't. Ink Demon's gonna be more down here. way deep in the throat. Do not steal must be a lyric in the song. No, so I also have all of, so let's duplicate that tab. I also had all of the Ink Demon's voice lines in here. And we're going to be mining this for all kinds of great options. You think you know my next D&D character's voice? I feel like I've done Bloodwing the Unrepentant was like an Australian Ink Demon. He was down here. In the in-person game we did a few months ago. Yeah, Wilson's definitely the equivalent to Sammy in this game, I think. The closest thing to it. So, I've been procrastinating long enough. I got to write some PHONK now. So I understand the basic concepts of it. We're going to be specifically writing PHONK House, which is, as it sounds, a mixture of funk, which is like dark, atmospheric hip-hop, really distorted, and lo-fi in a crunchy, broken way, and not in like a chill lo-fi beats kind of way. It's like, oh, this tape player is broken. I see. That's what we're going for here. And then house music, which is much more dancey. Like, I've made a lot of electro house. I'm trying to think of any songs I've released have been electro house. Intruder's like some dark electro house kind of stuff. There's a song in week 2 that's like big room electro house, and it's really sick, but I can't show you it yet. Or my team will yell at me. Did I finish the Bendy song? I said I would. Which one? This one? We're starting it now, Calvin. Do you mean the other one? Yes, it's up on my channel. If you've missed it, I don't know how that's possible. So we're going to start by just assembling a beat. Yeah, Calvin, go watch Bring Her to Me. That's the last Bendy tune we wrote. This is going to be something completely different. Wildly different. I'm just looking for a good dirty snare. That's pretty cool. Might not be the right vibe. Make a hot take about how lo-fi lost all its meaning in the course of YouTube popularity. You're not wrong. Did I make the sound for the Ink Demon yet? It's going to sound something like... So I did like sketch out kind of the effects for it. We can play with that for a second. This is my usual effects rack. We'll probably just use these. Check 1 2. Check. Check 1 2. Hey. Hello. Yeah. Whoa. Ran out of voice there. Oh yeah, when Henry shows up, it's very good. Yeah, I liked where the game seemed to go. I was happy with that. Check 1 2, check 1 2. What's going on here? Check. Check, check. There we go. Hey, check 1 2. All right. Check, check. Yeah. And let's get a little more volume. Yeah, there we go. I want a lot of bass in this. Check 1 2. Hey. Hello. Yeah. We're going to cut out some of the mids from this too. Yep. And then I'm considering involving some pitch shifting.
Like this. The Ink Demon is coming. Hide. Or some Ink Demon lines. forever. I will find you. So that kind of works. My voice sounds funny. Yeah, I think this fits it pretty well, right? We can almost keep the formant a little higher and the pitch a little lower. The ink demon is coming. Hide. Audrey. See you, my as the truth unfold. So, those like slobbery folds of sound in the back of his throat, I don't think I can do that, and I especially don't think I can do that like rhythmically while rapping. So we're probably not going to get that aspect of the voice. That like, I can't even imagine what's happening in there. I have a feeling they layered a few different sounds on top of his voice. Like other sound effects melded in there. That's not just the actor's performance. We could try. Including a frequency. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. That sucks. That sucks. The ink demon. The ink demon is coming. Hang on a second. I just want to record the sound of myself talking for a moment, because I can't really hear it without my actual voice mixed in too. Okay, hang on. I just want to record the sound of myself talking for a moment, because I can't really hear it without my actual voice mixed in too. Okay, hang on. I just want to record the sound of myself talking for a moment, because I can't really hear it without my actual voice mixed in too. Okay, hang on. I just want to record the sound of myself talking for a moment.
Sounds like Batman.
Because I can't really hear it without my actual voice mixed in too. Okay, hang on. I just want to record the sound.
See, I don't
of
like
myself
this.
Talking for a moment, because I can't really hear it without my actual voice mixed in too. Okay, hang on. I just want to record the sound of myself talking for a moment, because I can't really hear it without my actual voice mixed in. I just want to record the sound of myself talking for a moment, because I can't hear it without my actual voice mixed in.
Now that actually gets us kind of some of it there.
I just want to record the sound of...
Okay, check this out. It's still doing that. Okay, check this out. I can group this together and pass two separate chains, one of which, this is getting into some like heavy duty Ableton stuff. This is almost like what FL Studio can do with Patcher, in that I can have like different tracks of audio running through a single one.
I just want to record the sound of myself talking for...
So we're getting like these weird folds in the voice sound, and that's what I want from this actually.
Hear it without my actual voice mixed in too. Okay,
that kind of works.
I just want to record the sound of myself talking.
So we'll save that for later. Let's keep making the track though. Just put that down here. In fact, I'm just gonna save this all. As a single group. This will be Bendy voice. And now we can just use that whenever we want. And I can get that out of the session for now. Sing some of your lyrics. Okay, Hoda, when we get to the vocals, we'll play with that. Don't worry. Okay. Let's make track. Yo, BC, what's up? What's up, little chair? I like this 808 cowbell. I was playing with it earlier, and actually we're going to put it on a new MIDI track, and that just automatically makes us a sample. The one tricky thing I've found, it doesn't always tune the sample correctly, so let's just compare it against a piano track. Yeah, out of tune. Let's fix that. There we go. Cool. Now, I want something about the track to be informed by the game in some way. I notice there is a soundtrack to this game. It seems to be largely orchestral. Yeah, there's a lot of like very stressful orchestral sounds. Why did that remind you of Giga Chad? Because that's PHONK. That's the genre we're doing today at FNAF Pro. And because there's only so many notes you can write using the same few cowbell notes. And I do want to kind of try to break away from it a little bit. I don't want to write just a super generic PHONK track, because then this will die as PHONK dies, which all trendy genres inevitably do. Okay. Oh, so there's like low horns and stuff. Okay, so I'm getting... That's right. I'm remembering now what I wanted to do. I really wanted to use... forget what it was. Brass. Damn it. Oh, it's not a snare. That's why. There's one sample I have that I'm just dying to use. That's the one. So this is at the beginning of one song in versus OSE week 2. But y'all have already heard it, so it's okay. And something I'm getting with this genre is to just kind of get the entire instrumental together and distort it a bit. And I'm also running it through this like analog console. Could this be part of our bass sound? I think it could be. Let's actually... let's make a new MIDI track. And again, we're just going to tune that. Axel, I'm in the US. Can you tune it, please? No, I guess not. Okay, fine. Okay, so this is an E. This needs to go down 4 half steps. SMA, if you already paid for it, they should let you download it again. Like, that shouldn't be a problem, SMA. That kind of stuff hasn't been a problem since, like, the 2010s. Okay, so that's one element of our bass, but we're going to make this a group track, and we're also going to put Serum on here. There we go. Okay, then we're going to put Decapitator on that. Ah, played it wrong. I'm not sure I like that horn being there. I may stick with just this bass. We can come back to the horn later. We're gonna have this cowbell kind of double that line. Any cheaper free alternatives to autotune? So there's Melda Auto Pitch, I think. M Auto Pitch. Check that out. What made me decide Fonk? It's the stupidest thing, but I could just picture the Ink Demon walking like the frickin' who's that meme? Dr. Livesey. That dude. I could just picture like a sick video of the Ink Demon rendered in 3D just walking to this beat, and I wanted to make the beat for that video. That's what it is. It's just a stupid meme in my head. That's all we are. That's all we're doing here. Okay, let's get a hi-hat in here before this gets too boring. We may end up going more of like a dark synth kind of direction if this really doesn't pan out. I just really felt this happening for some stupid reason. Yeah, that works. That bass isn't really doing anything much at all. Let's get operator in here instead. That'll be better. In fact, just all of you get out of here. Perfect. These tracks are all way too loud. I'm gonna add a little bit of stereo movement to this cowbell. Cool. And let's do some of my usual like creepy synth movement kind of stuff. We'll grab some of the patches from Hypno. Yeah, we'll write that kind of thing in here. There's a secret metal band in Bendy and the Dark Revival? You're going to have to explain that, Hoda. I don't know. I watched a whole playthrough and I didn't see that. Joda? Sorry, Joda. Got it. Sorry, I've been pronouncing it like a... I mean, I made the assumption it was a Spanish name. In which case the J would be an H sound. I'm sorry. Joda. Got it. There we go. That's the kind of line I was looking for. Salty Fox, thank you so much. What's my opinion on Shortest Duo Never? As a concept? Is that a specific thing? I'm going to need more information. Yo, is Lame Genie here? What's up? Oh, Salty Fox, I'm dying to see that. This kind of mid-scooped kind of sound. Compress it a little more. What about a little echo on this? Not like that, though. There we go. This bass isn't nearly crunchy enough for me, though. This can be like our sub, but I want something a little dirtier. For that, we'll probably use Serum. And what if we made this more of like an intruder kind of bass? Or more of a hypno bass? Well, excuse me, Joda. I have a lot of Spanish-speaking viewers. It wasn't an unreasonable assumption to make. That isn't doing what I wanted. We're getting closer. Actually, I can put a pre-filter on this. Yeah. I can even really make this one fade in. If I route this one to the master channel. I'm just making Intruder. I'm just always making Intruder. We have Intruder at home. It's also in C minor like Intruder. Shoot. I don't think it sounds anything like Intruder, though. I'm just saying. I like these guys. The Intruders. We can move it to a different key. That's really easy. This is all just MIDI. And you're right. I think we should. Because it's also not really going to matter what key we're in because this isn't a... put the metal one on. We've heard the metal one. Because this is mostly going to be spoken. So what about like... let's see. What keys have we done so far? Intruders in C. Play With Me is in B. All I Know Is Slay is... God, I don't even know. F sharp. One Who Waits is E. Hypnosis is B. No, Hypnosis is also F sharp. And Bring Her to Me is B minor or B flat minor. We could try D. We never do D. Or B. B flat. Compared to C. Yeah, I think it's got to stay in C. I'm just going to leave it. All right, this beat's not like going crazy for me yet. We might try a few other things. And it could be the mix situation. Again, I'm really like barely acquainted with this genre. Here's without like the crunchy effects. It's really that sub that should be doing most of the heavy lifting in this. So let's bring in this other thing. Less of it. Without music, life would be flat. My mom has that on a sign hanging over the kitchen in her house. That kind of hits. Let's get Transient Master in here. I'm gonna really crank the attack. We're gonna push that right into this master. What if we tried a different kick sample? Should we try our arena kit? Oh, this one hits. I like this. Hello, why haven't we used this much before? Do I do the instrumental first? Usually, FNAF Pro. Typically. Sometimes I'll write like the hook for a song first. Like I wrote the melody and chords to Play With Me before I wrote the rest of the instrumental. Same goes for Intruder. I think I had like the Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I had that written. I didn't have any lyrics or anything yet, but I had that hook first. Okay, now this kind. Oh, I know why this sucks. We haven't put OTT on it yet. There it is. Oh, Dr. Poor, that's exactly my idea for the music video for this. Let's keep these organized. We got kick, snare, hat, cowbell, bass, and creepy synth. These are drums. This is kind of a lead instrument. This is a bass. And this is a creepy synth. And color coding kind of helps. Hey, get some sleep, Victini. See you later. Okay, this is cool. This is cool as like a main beat, I think. But I feel like we just need a little bit of a hook. So let's look around for some samples we can use as kind of the signature sound of this song. And I really try to have every one of my songs have a really signature sound. Like Hypnosis, it's that opening synth line, that and the ticking pendulum sound, which pendulums don't tick. That makes no sense, but whatever. That's the sound of Hypnosis. For Bring Her to Me, it's the ragtime piano thing. And for Play With Me, it's this this like layered... Where's Play With Me? There it is. It's this layered piano and Sega Genesis sound. I really want every track to have a thing that the second you hear it, you go, oh yeah, water dripping, sub for ink dripping. Okay, piano. Yeah. So, these all just sound like... These all just sound like poop dropping in the toilet. I need to see if I can make these... Would I be willing to stream the Versus Shores Do Never mod when it comes out? Hell yeah, Salty Fox. Of course, I'd love to check it out. Yeah, we could definitely check it out on stream. Sonic 2 bubble sound. What is that sound? Oh, it's not that. It's... I can't even do it. It needs to be a sticky sounding drop. I agree. Ink is thicker than water. That's the name of the third Bendy game. I like the idea. It all just sounds like... Doesn't sound like ink. What about, like, wet footsteps? These could work. Projector noises. Yo, retro. That's good, too. Okay, I'm down to, like, wet footsteps and projector noises. I just want to see what is here because I don't know... What if that's our... Oh, that's it. I got it. It's going to be some Mick Gordon stuff right here. That's a tone that... Right? So, yo, check this out. Let's get another kick sample here. Something a little more subdued, because we want to save the big one for the drop. That tone is B flat. Thank you, Tercero. We can move it up then. Oh, not on that track, though. I kind of want to sample. No, we can't sample, but I can get like a roar that's similar to his. Because the Ink Demon has like a real specific roar. That'll probably do. We can try a few more. Oh, that's it. Checking the 11 disc of Minecraft. That's like a whole. That's a whole other game. We'll get to Minecraft or so. Which one did I just grab? That's the one. Okay, check this out. We're going to put this all on kind of a lo-fi sound. Yeah, that's the right, like, idea, right? I'm out of tea. I'll have to go get more. And then we can throw this cowbell line, I think, in here too. This really isn't making things as crappy sounding as I wanted it to. Oh, I also want to make it less wide. There we go. What if Bendy was whistling at the start? We can work on that. I need to hear what Bendy's whistling sounds like where that occurs in the game. We're still just kind of getting vibes here. Okay, cool. Sick. Can we get the projector in there too in a way that works? I still not am convinced it's in tune. No, it's not gonna pick up on a pitch there. There we go. That's the pitch. Up 3 steps and then down 39 cents. There we go. How about if I sidechain a compressor from the kick to the projector sound? I did! Sounds like this. I'm way ahead of you, piano. I do need to put it on this track too, though. And then we're going to make this just follow the, I guess for lack of a better word, chord progression. So I'll pitch it down when the bass moves down. And let's get this out of the center channel and off into the sides of the ears. There we go. Oh, that's sick. That adds so much. It's weird. Genius idea, adding the projector noises. I think that was retro, right? You could barely hear the live stream? Is that on your end or mine, Salty? This part's too loud. Okay. Check your like Windows audio, Salty Fox, and then check like the YouTube audio in the player itself. There's like so many different places it can get turned down and it's really annoying. The projector noise is really working. Need some reference to the end reel? Oh yeah, don't worry, we are piano. Okay, I actually want everything to... I'm gonna move it over a little bit. And I want this projector noise to start a little early. Like here. And we'll just turn off. What's up, Ethan? I also want this roar dead center. Yeah, this is hitting. I like this. I know it's a good sign when I can't stop, like when I don't start writing the rest of the song for a while because I just keep listening to the intro over and over again. Intruder was like that for me. Some stuff about this projector sound is a little annoying, like tone-wise. That's a little better. Yes, Retro, I'll check it out later. I'm in the middle of something right now. I'm the fear of the unknown. Nope, shoot, can't do that. I just keep writing the intruder bass line again. Shoot. Am I gonna make this a funk that's like a beat Court Hell would make or my own thing? I don't know who Court Hell is. I'm just making what I can. Damn it. I'm trying not to write intruder. We can keep the same bass line going. What if we get a hi-hat loop going instead? I'm just trying not to drop down to the kick drums, which is exactly what Intruder does. I'm just like desperately running from my own song. Let's get a nice hat loop in here. I'll tell you, I do not like the way they have these organized now. I can never find just like hats. There we go. Why do I have to search through everything? It's so annoying. That actually kind of works. I like that. We'll just keep this part. Oh, that sucks. I'm just going to make my own. A little clap. But make it like lo-fi. That sucks. I hate it. This whole part sucks. Maybe we don't go down from here. Maybe we just continue onward. Maybe the next part of the song is just that for the most part, you know? I always come down for the first verse, for Intruder, for everything. But maybe it just stays relatively here. Maybe we take the cowbell out for a second. And the creepy synth. Projector, but we keep the overall vibe. And then we bring back in the projector here, or the creepy synth, or even just the cowbell. Maybe not the cowbell. That's like a sacred thing for just the biggest part. I'm just trying out different pieces one at a time. I think the creepy synth does it best there. Total thoughts on Sonic Frontiers. Overall, it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's not perfect. A lot of my criticisms still stand, but I'm enjoying it. It is going to have lyrics, though, Radio. Don't worry. I think we're going to have these 16 bars here for the first verse. Let's start laying out a structure. That usually helps me start feeling better. We got our beat intro. This is just our regular intro. Here's where our verse 1 starts. And then we'll do like a pre-chorus kind of thing. It'll still probably just be spoken. And it'll really probably just be kick and bass. it'll build towards that last line. And then we drop into our big full beat, which we may still improve from here. Tips on writing interesting bass lines. Hell if I know. I've been writing the same one over and over again. It's all just Intruder all the way down. Yo, what's up, Manny? Indeed, the party can't start now. And in fact, that's a really good excuse for me to play what we have from the beginning. So that's good. Radio. As far as writing interesting bass lines go, it all comes from the chord progression. It starts from the chord progression, and then you build out to interesting rhythms that you can play between the bass and the chords and the rest of the situation. And I really try to have the bass contrast the rest of the band. So if, in this case, you know, the bass, this is a bad example, but something where maybe the bass is playing a more syncopated bass line, you know, the rest of the band should be playing something simple. If the bass is complex, the band should be simple. If the band is complex, the bass should be simple. And the more songs you listen to, the more you'll hear that. The bass is built off the chords. Yeah, I mean, the bass is following the chord progression. It's playing around it. And I mean, we can illustrate some like bass stuff real quick. What's like get a fun electric piano sound in here. So like, what's a famous bass line? You have something like geez, I don't know. Give me a sick bass line. What's a great bass line for a song? I mean, at the very least, within Friday Night Funkin', we have what key is that in? There we go. Oh, Roses. Yeah. Roses is a great one. Okay, cool. So we'll do Roses. Check it out. God, why can't I find just like a decent... Hang on. Let's just grab a grand piano. Dean Talks Friday Night Funkin'. Yes. Quick start Friday Night Funkin'. And there we go. Right? There's a sick bass line. It's in C minor, and it's just... I wish I could bring up a piano you could actually see. But there's got to be... Here. Let me pull up a piano you can actually see. There's one. Let's zoom in on that. I'll fix this in a second. Whoop. Okay, here's how to write bass lines. Right? We're in C minor. And our chord progression for this song is... Ba, 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 da, ba, yeah. That's it. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 da, ba, da, ba, ba. It's C minor, A flat, G. Those are our chords. And so our bass line uses the notes of the C minor scale. What song is that from? It's like it's one of the most famous Friday Night Funkin' songs, FNAF Pro. So we start on a C, and then the A flat, and then the G. That's all it is. And then when we get to the other chords, like and you can walk between notes and chords. Like, just study a bunch of bass lines, and stuff gets it all. So many patterns start to arise. It really is nice. I really screwed this up, huh? There we go. Put you right there. And you're good to go. Okay. All better. Go C minor, E flat, A flat, G. High Hopes by Pink Floyd. You mean, because that's really just... it's also... you said C minor, E flat, A flat, G, right? And it was High Hopes by Pink Floyd? Because it's not. It's a different song called High Hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living. Incidentally, I think it happens to match the Panic at the Disco song as well. Anyway, back to the thing we came here to do. Here's my Bendy funk track. Here's where the vocals will come in. Joda, I've got nothing. I'm sorry. No, Retro, we're kind of in the middle of something. I'm sorry. Check it out at the end of the stream. Back into the verse. That projector, I love just having it like just meld in with the bass. Retro, I'm gonna check it out soon. I just want to finish like the train of thought I'm on right now. Make this harmonically complex. No, that's the opposite of how to make songs successful, Tercero. That's why nobody but us listens to progressive metal. Jasmine Pasley, have I done a Sonic Frontiers remix yet? So I have done a lot, actually. I did a full metal cover of I'm Here. I'm working on covers of the other two big songs from that. Vandalize and Undefeatable. And then I did a stream last week where we remade them all into like Sega Genesis era songs. And they're up. If you watch the video where we demade them, there's a link to the whole playlist of those over on my other channel, 8-Bit Solo. Let's start writing like lyrics. Actually, okay, before we get into lyric mode, let's check out what Retro sent me because I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Where's my Discord? There it is. Let's take a listen. This is a remake of Play With Me. I don't know if we have time to listen to the whole thing right now, but we'll check out the intro. Jasmine Pasley, thank you so much. Jasmine, thank you, truly. Amazing. Thank you so much. That means so much to me, and thank you for the donation. I want to hear it kick in. Yo. Retro, did you make this art for it too? Because that's great. Yeah, the art's awesome. We'll leave that up. We'll listen up through the first chorus. Adrian, I'm going to check in with everyone tomorrow morning. I should do a Genesis remix of this. This is great. Sounds awesome. Yeah. That was awesome. Awesome job, Retro. I'm gonna check out the whole thing later. I love it. Let's start writing some lyrics for this thing. I'm gonna put this on mute. We're just gonna scroll through for some like hard sounding lines in here to steal. We gotta say the Dark Puddles awaken or something about the Dark Puddles at some point. Am I gonna be recording vocals today? Oh, hell yeah, Ethan. This is a gross line, but we might use something from it. Really, all these lines go pretty hard. We are one. That's some Arch Enemy stuff right there. Anybody listen to Arch Enemy still? Okay. I don't know if this is going to specifically be in the context of talking to Audrey. I think this is just going to be more just Bendy talking in general. Bendy makes a diss track, Yoda. Dave Meister, close. Yeah, that's basically the goal. Let's get some actual lyrics going. I'll actually just write this in Notion. It's usually better for that. Okay, so there's like our references. You have been forsaken. That's like a very straightforward rhyme, and it's... I don't want to rhyme that straight. Like we could... I want to go a little further with... the trying to rhyme here. What is this? Like radio, what is this program? This is Notion. This is the like note-taking app I use to organize basically everything in my life. It's what I wrote all the courses in too when I was sketching them out. Let's just like watch some gameplay, see what comes to us. The puddles have awakened. Maybe he is talking to Audrey. That just gives us so many more of these lines to work with. Use proper grammar. What do you mean, radio? Awakened? It's a word. You have surely been baconed. Spike. Awakened isn't a word? What do you mean? Awaken. Past tense. Awakened. I'm sorry. Is Oxford not good enough for you? Radio? Huh. Is awoken a word? Yeah, it also is. It's a past participle, though. Have awoken. Oh, because it's the past participle. They're both words, but technically have awoken would be the proper usage of the past participle. Awakened is a direct past tense verb. The puddles awakened. The puddles have awoken. I don't care. Poetic license. Forsoken. Exactly, Jams 3D. The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps. I have been awakened. It's still the past participle. I have been awoken would be the proper grammar there. We're not getting away from that grammar issue. Surely baconed, yes. Bokened. This is rap, so we can use poetic license, exactly. The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy. Your very soul. I know this seems like just literal random words I'm throwing in here, but it's gonna like, I got phrasing in mind. So I got so far like, the puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine, a voice whispering your secrets. That's what I've got so far. I want to finish this stanza, and then we can record some of it. We need the Stupendian. Yeah, can someone call them? We need a last minute feature. Whispering your secrets. Okay, let's track that and see how it feels. Bendy voice. Here's that preset we made earlier. Check 1, 2. God damn it. Check. There we go. Hello. Okay. Check. Yep. Yarp. Check, check, check 1, 2. Hey, check 1, 2. There we go. Okay, let's try this. The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your I don't have enough air. Can I do a shadow impression? Faker, You're not even good enough to be my fake. How's that? There was a little bit of British in the shadow. Not much, but a little bit. That was not shadow? Are you kidding me? Hang on. No, we're pulling up that line.
Phew. So far, so good. Hey, that's...
That blue hedgehog again, of all places.
That blue hedgehog again, of all places. I think I'm pretty close.
I found you, Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be
I'll
my
make you eat those.
You're not even good enough to be my fake. Okay, he does it higher than I did. It's like this it's the same constricted kind of rasp that we're doing here. Like this kind of voice. But he does it up here. I don't know. I don't claim to be a great voice actor. Sorry, I was just picturing the Eggman announcement speech. Okay, let's try this again. The puddles have awakened in darkness. I was like still laughing during that. The puddles have awakened the darkness. In darkness. I can't even read my own damn lines. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm gonna need to get water in a second. The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps. I'm going to need to cut this up. The puddles have awakened in darkness. Okay, so we'll split it here. You're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. And we'll do, this will almost be like an ad-lib track. Saying this world is mine. This world is mine. A voice whispering your secrets. I was born to give you meaning, give you strength. I don't think I wrote enough syllables. I don't think I wrote as many syllables as I thought I did. But let's check this out.
The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into...
Okay, let's, we're gonna need to double these up. I think this will work for now. Yeah.
Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your...
That's not bad, right?
The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine.
This one will be entirely doubled out. What's causing me to run out of air for real? It's because this voice, has no resistance to it whatsoever. So when you're talking, your vocal cords naturally hold back against your airflow, which is why you can talk for long periods of time without breathing. It's why we can hold long notes while singing, like, ah, like my vocal cords don't let all the air out at once. Meanwhile, if you go, it's all gone, right? There's nothing holding back your breath. And that's kind of where this voice is placed for me. God damn it, Caribou.
The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine.
I'm not like 1,000% sold on this voice.
Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world.
All right, that's working a lot better, I think.
Destroy your very soul. This world is mine. The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine. Puddles have awakened. The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine.
I'm living with it. I could almost try getting by without the pitch shifter thing, you know? Let's save this for later. But let's get rid of it for now. And just see what else we can come up with. Now that we have a voice line down.
Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a
Let's see what we can come up with.
destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened.
No, it's not going to work without a pitch shifter in there.
Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into
Oh yeah, we
a
haven't seen
world
Puddles in a
built to
while.
destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking
Is she doing okay?
your first steps into a world built.
I just don't know how to make that sound.
Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened.
I will make you baconed. Damn it, Victini.
Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world.
Oh shoot, I didn't mean to make that mono.
Soul. Puddles have awakened.
Almost there.
Darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul.
And one more EQ.
Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a...
That's kind of working as a bendy voice for me too. What do y'all think? Sounds nice, but needs more demon. I know. I could layer in like some almost growly screams, kind of double taking it. Oh, yo, I know what we can do. That's it. Hang on. So we're gonna make a separate chain to all of this, and we're gonna throw in more fodder. Or we could try vocal synth instead. This is what we used on Play With Me. Now this turned into Tabby and Shaggy.
In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened.
In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul.
Puddles have awakened.
In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened.
In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy.
This is getting cool.
Soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. Puddles have awakened.
Okay, that hits hard enough for me right now, I think. And I'm absolutely going to mess with that further, but we don't need to spend any more time on the stream doing that. Oops, did I not save this whole thing as... Oh, I see. There we go. New corpse. Honestly, Jennifer, that's like exactly what I'm going for. I'm just trying to make Misa Misa, but actually a good song. I'm sorry, I think it sucks. E-Girls Are Ruining My Life was a great tune, and I don't necessarily think he's made anything that good since.
The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine.
Yeah, that's hitting what I wanted in general, I think. Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine. A voice whispering your secrets. I was born to give you meaning. Meaning which you'll find you're out of line. That's a really good line, but I don't know if you're out of line like fits with anything the Ink Demon would say. That's a lame rhyme, but let's see what else we got. You want to send a voiceover for a teaser you're making? Yeah, go for it. Confined. Drawing lines. Your soul was always mine. That's a good line, Death Drop. There's something in there I can use. That I devour. This lemon I have here is very sour. Good job, Hades. Have I heard the song? I don't know if I have, Caribou.
have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine.
Whispering your secrets, I was born to give you meaning. I kind of hate this line, but I might rewrite it. This is just the beginning sketches of it. Oh, I just remembered I totally called with the line, the daughter of the author, that, spoiler alert, Audrey was Joey Drew's daughter, right? That was pretty good. I wasn't sure that was going to be true, but I threw that line in there just in case, and it was. So that's nice. Kezal, this is Ableton Live. That's the software I'm using right now. Okay, let's record these lines before I forget how I'm phrasing them. Where are we? This world is mine. A voice.
A voice whispering your secrets. I was born to give you meaning, give you power of the demon, give you strength.
That voice hurts my throat a lot, actually. I'm going to go get a glass of water. Share stream real quick while we listen to what we have so far. I'll be back in 2 seconds. What did Chair say while I was gone?
Oh God. This voice hurts so much. A voice Whispering your secrets, I was born to give you meaning.
It's not the track I wanted to record it on, this one. Okay.
The power of the demon.
I've got to really articulate that rhythm.
The power of the demon. Give you strength.
No, I actually want to split this up differently.
A voice whispering your secrets. I was born to give you meaning. The power of the demon.
And then give you strength is the next dub line.
Give you strength.
When did the chair thing start? Was that during the game dev live stream where we did the game jam?
Puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine. A voice whispering your secrets. I was born to give you meaning. The power of the demon. Give you strength.
Give me your name, a word I may devour. Getting closer by the hour. Lurking just out of your reach.
Oh, I choked.
Lurking just out of your reach.
One more.
Lurking just out of your reach. Your future sealed.
Okay. Let's hear what we got so far.
The puddles have awakened. The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine. A voice whispering your secrets. I was born to give you meaning. The power of the demon. Give you strength. Give me your name. A word I may devour. Getting closer by the hour. Lurking just out of your reach. Future sealed.
What is happening in chat? Chat has gone utterly and completely off the rails. Utter madness.
The puddles have awakened. In darkness, you're taking your first steps into a world built to destroy your very soul. This world is mine. A voice whispering your secrets. I was born to give you meaning. The power of the demon. Give you strength. Give me your of your reach. Future sealed.
Within the ink, the puddles call your name. Within the ink, the puddles call your name. You were born from it, belong to it, you'll die there just the same.
Just out of your reach. Future sealed. Within the ink, the puddles call your name. You were born from it, belong to it, you'll die there just the same. You'll die.
Okay.
You'll die there just the same.
I'm trying to get low at that line.
You'll die there just the same.
I also want same to be really short.
You'll die there just the same. You'll die there just the same.
There we go. And I'm going to double track that line.
Born from it, belong to it.
You'll die there just the same.
Okay.
Just out of your reach. Future sealed. Within the ink, the puddles call your name. You were born from it, belong to it, you'll die there just the same.
I know I want hide to be the last thing you hear before the beat hits. So let's record that. I don't know what the line leading up to it is though.
Hide. Hide.
There it, oh, that hits. So when you encounter the ink demon, it says the ink demon is coming, hide. Can I say that line unironically and have it not be too you know, I'm just concerned about you know, the innuendo of it. Oh, hey, innuendo follows me. That's fun. Nah, I'll just... The ink demon approaches. Hide. Is that what it said in the first game, or does it say... Has it always been... this? This line? I'm just gonna say it.
The ink demon is coming. Hide.
Shrew, because that sounds even worse, I'll be honest.
The ink demon is coming. Hide.
gotta figure out how to time this.
Ink Demon is Ink Demon. Ink Demon. Ink Demon. Ink Demon is Ink Demon is coming. Hide. Ink Demon is coming. Hide. Ink Demon is coming. Ink Demon is coming. Hide.
I am inside your home. Hide.
The Ink Demon is coming. Hide. Ink Demon. Ink Demon is coming. Hide. Ink Demon is coming. Ink Demon is coming. Hide. Ink Demon is coming. Hide. Why, they're just the same.
Dave, I haven't seen 3 or 4 yet. I'm terrible.
The Ink Demon is coming. Hide.
Okay, that goes pretty hard. That hide, I just love a good, like, drop sound. And that hide is, like, perfect for it. I agree, Tercero. There's a lot of space to fill out. I'm going to experiment with it a lot. I am really happy with this for a first night, though. The Ink Demon is coming. Hi. Hi, I'm Paul. What's that from? Anybody know? It's a real niche reference. The Jimmy Neutron outro. Yes, thank you, Mr. Shrew. You got it. It's, oh shoot, I don't remember the company either. DNA Productions.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Joda, I actually really like that. Run further and further into my abyss. No matter where you stride, the Ink Demon is coming. Hide. I like the structure of that. I like the overall idea. I want to find something in here we can pull from to start with. I think I know where I want to go with it. Just need to find something that rhymes with hide. Oh, died, of course. Died is going to be the last word of that line. The cycle must continue. Within you is definitely the rhyme there. What are we starting that line with? The cycle must continue. 1,000 times you've died. Oh, yeah. The ink something within you. Oh, no, but the ink starts the next line, too. The puddles something within you? Or the darkness lies within you? Something calls from within you. It's calling the Ink Demon. What is it? My voice rings out within you. That's not bad, New Orchestra. Sodium chloride. Invisifra. He's calling to save you. Yes, there you go, Coffee Lemon. A fire burns within you. Yeah, but we want something like super directly relevant to the relationship between Audrey and the Ink Demon. Oh. There we go. That's it. That's the line. Okay, we got it. It's okay, Victini.
The cycle must continue. 1,000 times you've died. The darkness calling from within you. The darkness calling from within you.
I can't get that last word right. More water.
You followed the shepherd. The darkness calling from within you.
There we go. Let's put these into this intro group again. So check this out. These are going to go
Cycle must continue.
here.
Belong to it, you'll die there just the same. Cycle must continue. 1,000 times you've died. Cycle.
Did I not say the?
Cycle. Cycle.
Oh, I think it just like didn't get past the gate.
The cycle must continue.
There we go.
The cycle must continue. 1,000 times you've died. The darkness calling from within you. The ink team is coming. Hide. Belong to it, you'll die there just the same. The cycle must.
Let's make a new little temporary lo-fi effect here. Calling Bendy at 3 a.m. gone wrong. Maybe we won't use that there. I don't know. I'll figure out the mixing stuff later. I just want to get a vibe right now, and I think I feel pretty good about this. A now before the... Maybe. Let's hear what we got. I actually just want to add a few like reverse kicks and stuff to really push stuff forward. That always makes me feel good about stuff. Man, this whole mix is so distorted that like most stuff I add doesn't even get past the main mix. It's wild. That feels pretty good. Thanks, Joda. I just want to hear that lead up to the drop again.
The cycle must continue. 1,000 times you've died. Darkness calling from within you. The ink demon is coming. Hide.
It's such a stupid drop line, but it works so good. I just want to hear it one more time. That's a good sign for me personally. I'm gonna make it a little louder, so we can actually hit the master track the way I want to. We'll drop K-clip on here to really give it that final little bit. And we should be good. That's cool, Geese. Yo, check out what we got so far. And yeah, I sent... I was talking about how I was recording some voice lines right before this stream. They were for week 2 of Versus Geese. So that's gonna be fun. Let's check out what we got here. love that drop. So that's what we got. That's not bad for one night. I feel pretty good about that. Those aren't final vocals. I'll do them in my vocal booth with like without so much noise going on around it. But I'm feeling pretty good. Also with just like so much freaking water and tea with honey and everything. Why do you have a vibe that I was like Jimmy Neutron when I was a kid? I wasn't that smart. No brain blasts here. I don't know. I was a good student. Hey, thanks, Keith. I'm glad you like it. I think we're gonna wrap it up there. This was really cool. I'm very happy with how this came out, and I'm very excited for this track. It's not gonna be. I'm not in as much of a rush to finish this song, so we're probably gonna see the Vandalize and possibly even, God, why do I always forget that song's name? Undefeatable covers first. And we're gonna start there. Also, yeah, I like semi-officially launched at least the front page of quickstartmusic.com, which is my online music school. And thanks, Zane, so much. Thank you, Zane, so much. I'm not still teaching directly, but what I am doing with that time where I was previously spending time teaching is I built an online music school. It's launching 1 month from Thursday. It's launching January 1st, 2023. And it's going to have just a really comprehensive coverage of everything you need to know to make music. These are the courses we're launching with. Music 101, just the super basics. Intro to music production. So everything you need to know to basically what I'm doing right now. It's a kind of like quick throw you into the deep end, making music in Ableton Live or any other DAW kind of course. Recording and engineering is actually about like putting microphones on things and plugging stuff in and actually recording live audio. This is meant to cover a lot of bases for a lot of different kinds of creators. So if something doesn't apply to you, you don't have to take the course. If you're going to be just only ever making music with MIDI and samples, you don't have to take the recording and engineering track. I would. You'll still learn a lot that's still applicable to it, but it's not super essential. Mixing is going to be a hugely helpful course for everybody, I think. And then music theory. I know a lot of people are like hesitant to want to learn music theory, but I promise it's really helpful for lots of people, and I'm trying really hard to present it in a way that's not like a boring music theory class. I'm using like actual music you would listen to demonstrate it. It's all stuff I've made within the courses because I can't use stuff for like copyright purposes, but I'm writing like modern music to demonstrate stuff within the course. We'll have coverage on different types of DAWs. So at launch, it's only going to have Ableton. I absolutely plan to make it soon so that all the content is usable in FL Studio and in Reaper. I think those are going to be like the three main ones I cover, Ableton, FL, and Reaper, as those are like the most popular with, seems like most new creators. And then I'll expand out from all of there. Yeah, it is. I originally planned to make these courses one at a time and sell them individually. And the price for selling these courses, I mean, if you look at like, I don't know if you know Paul Davids. He's like a big guitar YouTuber. And his courses are like, yeah, they're $200 each. So that's like the standard price for this kind of course. So this would be like literally $1,000, $1,200 worth of courses. And I'm trying so hard not to be like a salesy dude. This is $1,000 value. But I just really want to make music stuff accessible for everybody. And so you get everything for $60 a month. That's less than the cost of private lessons. I think that's reasonable. Did I make the website? Yes, Jennifer. I was a web designer in a past career. So yeah, $60 a month gets you every course I make. I forgot to change something in the other site where it says you can get the mix recordings. It says Intruder right there. Okay, I tried real hard not to make it say that. That's very frustrating. The website I use for that stuff is really glitchy. I may have to try using a different one. Thanks, Tercero. I gotta check that out. Can I post the link to the chat? Yeah, absolutely. Here it is. You can join the mailing list now if you sign up. And you'll get like a heads up when it's about to launch, and you'll get a coupon code for like probably even cheaper than that, because I just really want to make sure everyone has access to this and is able to make all the music they want to. Is it okay to talk to me through email? I almost never check my email, Lopo. I'll be honest. I'm pretty much only ever like Twitter's really good. Are you on Twitter? You can like DM me on Twitter. That's totally fine. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. There will be more on this very soon. I'm going to have a whole video announcing this properly on Longest Solo Ever very soon. And on Thursday, there's going to be a video celebrating the first song contest, the Hypnosis Song Contest. And we're going to check out all the amazing submissions. Retro, I'm going to check out the rest of the Play With Me remix later. Thank you, though. All right, have a wonderful evening. And thank you, Unique Keys. Have a great night. Real quick, if somebody was upgrading from Ableton Lite to Live, would you recommend Intro or go straight for Standard? Go straight for Standard. The distance from Live to Intro is like this big, and then Standard is like everything you need. Live and Intro are almost like neck and neck for like how useful they are. I'll be entirely honest. Light and Intro. I mean, Light is great. Intro is also great, but their Intro is not that much better than Light. I would go for Standard if you can. All right. Good night, y'all. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.